That belongs in a museum.
On Monday, and with this patch, we'll be showing you guys a preview of the user interface that you'll be using to switch between standard and WoW format. And you'll also be able to start using your 9 extra deck slots right away.
Finally.
We finally have the technology. We'll also have a new feature coming out called Deck Recipes, which will help you build fun decks for each of the 9 classes. I'm excited about that. It's a patch that's chock full of cool stuff, like new search filter functionality for your collection manager, and even things like support for the Thai language.
Young, I'm really excited about that patch, but I'm really excited to talk about the upcoming expansion.
I mean, that's what they're really here to hear.
It's, I mentioned that the team has been working super hard on it. I think it's one of the best things we've ever done as a team. Whispers of the Old Gods is Hearthstone's newest expansion.
Whispers of the Old Gods will have 134 new exciting and sinister cards, and it will be launching late April, early May.
Young, I'm so excited about this expansion. There's a lot of cool stuff. I think it's really important to explain who the Old Gods are.
Yeah, let's talk about them.
The Old Gods are these massive creatures who are chained beneath the earth. They're kind of a mass of eyeballs and tentacles. And these are the creatures who enslaved Ragnaros and the other elemental lords. They created the Nerubians and the Faceless Manipulators. These are the things that turned Deathwing into Deathwing. So, you know.
Yeah, really, in the world of supervillains, these are the supervillains of the supervillains. So the Sorry. So the polluted.
Rude. He totally interrupted you. Man, he's changed
I
a lot.
interrupted him. I'm in big trouble now. So the polluted hoarder is the first card revealing from Whispers of the Old Gods, and he's an example of how, like, a subtle way the old gods can change, corrupt our minions. So for 4 mana. You play him. He's got 4 attack and 2 health, so he costs twice as much. He's twice as big. The Corrupted Healbot is 5 mana card minion, and it's got 6 attack and 6 health, so it's much bigger than much bigger for its mana cost. But instead of as a battle cry healing you for 8 health, as a death rattle when it dies, it heals your opponent for 8 health.
Man, look at those machine guns.
I was right all along.
He sounds more than a little bit smug.
Yeah.
So for 5 mana, Validated Doomsayer has 0 attack and 7 health. But at the start of your turn, it sets its attack to 7. So you play this guy, at the start of your next turn, he becomes a 7/7 minion. He's drunk with the Old God's power. So the Beckoner of Evil, when you play her, as a battle cry, she immediately gives Cthulhu +2/+2, wherever it is. So let's say Cthulhu is in your deck. This tentacly portal will open up, and you'll see Cthulhu looking at you from beyond the portal. And
Do you hear its call?
don't be fooled by its adorable appearance. The Twilight Elder is a very dangerous minion. You play Twilight Elder for 3 mana. It's got 3 attack and 4 health, but what the card does is at the end of your turn, it gives Cthulhu +1/+1. So guaranteed when you play this card, Cthulhu's going to get bigger by +1/+1. But every turn you're able to keep this minion alive.
My dreaming ends. Your nightmare begins.
So throughout the game, you'll see Cthulhu start out at 6/6, but get more and more empowered by the cultists. So it's not going to be unusual to see Cthulhu at 10/10, 14/14. During playtests, it wasn't out of the question for it to get as crazy as 20/20. And when you play Cthulhu, immediately, let's say it has 20 attack, it will fire off these 20 crazy-looking eyeball missiles at everything on the board, including your opponent's hero.
Yeah, it just goes. It just keeps going and going.
I think it's actually more like.
All right. Well, we can show you the video we almost showed you accidentally earlier. What you'll see is, we're going to play Beckoner of Evil. You'll see that portal open, and you'll see kind of the
It's really intimidating.
Oh, there's Cthulhu.
So brutal. It's so brutal. I mean, usually when you play Cthulhu, when it's full, we thought about this as a team for a little while, and we wanted that to be a really cool experience. So when you open your very first pack of Whispers of the Old Gods, you will not only get those 5 cards that are in the pack, we're also going to give you the legendary minion, Cthulhu itself, for free with that first pack.
Absolutely. I think that's awesome. And also, we're going to give away 3 free packs just for logging in. So everybody gets 3 packs and the legendary old god Cthulhu itself.
Yeah, it's going to be really